Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And today we are going to play with IS-7 with a very special equipment setup. I have no bloody clue how the games will go, but I can tell you one thing. This tank was very much requested, and you know what? It's better later than never. So, what we are going to do, we are going to use experimental hit points, experimental turbo and grousers to be as fast as F. We are going to spam the full gold and we will have some fun. Quick highlight of this setup, this is purely created for trolling. This is not the most competitive setup, it is not the best setup ever, but you can have a lot of fun. And there is a story, fellas. Actually, there is no story. What do we have? Mines standard battle. What do we want to do? We want to go on top of the hill. Maybe not to go on top, but to place somewhere for the hill, right? The IS-7 is extremely quick with this setup, and even medium tanks would say, Egtuna, how did you arrive here so fast, right? This is how this tank is looking like, and this is what this tank has to offer. Meanwhile, we are slapping the enemy STB in the face. Good. This is exactly what we look for, and this is exactly what we want. Although, fellas, this STB will try to peek sideways, and we are going to punish him. Not that bad of the trade for us, to be completely honest with you. I took 300 for the team and I slapped him for 500. So I would say where the trade goes, we are completely fine. And we are just starting our journey. By the way, like I said, where the setup goes, right, it is not created for doing damage that much. Right? Because you can have significantly better gun handling by having, let's say, the same ventilation, rammer, stabilizer, better DPM, better setup and whatnot. But this is created purely for ramming and purely for punishing enemies in the face, right? The gun handling, even though the soft stats doesn't look that great on this tank, it is still worth a bunch, okay? It is very strong gun handling wise, although every and each of us have those games whenever the game simply refuses to treat us well, and whenever we are missing every and each shot. But as you can see, this isn't the game like this. Today we are booming, and today we are slapping the living crap out of the enemies. Good. This is what I want to see, fellas. Very nice. Ooh, there is a trash burn as well. How are you doing? I mean, look at this gun handling. We are slapping left, right, and center. This is actually insane, and this is actually crazy. Very good. So far, we are being pretty successful with how we are playing this game and what decisions we are making. Very nice. There is still some problems. Our team isn't winning this game. In fact, our team is definitely losing this game like there is no tomorrow. Which is kind of sad thing, but it is how it is. Skill, do you understand you are spamming full gold? Absolutely, I do, and this is a part of the request. Skill, you can make a request to play with one or another tank. No. This one is exceptional, okay? Beautiful. So far, 3,500 damage, 200 assisting damage. So far, so good, and we are slapping enemies like there is no tomorrow. That's nice. There is still a lot of things for us to do, by the way. It is not as easy as it may look like from the first glance, and I overpeaked this one, and I am taking one for the team. Not the most intelligent choice from my side. That's okay, we still have plenty of the hit points, and for me, the most important thing would be to go with a crazy ram over there, okay? This is what I am dreaming about, and this is what is happening in my head. Ram. And fellas, would you look at that? Do you see this IS-3 going in front? That's good. This is exactly what I want to see. Fellas? Yes. No. Ay, such a bad hit points loss in this situation. That's kind of unfortunate. Not much what I can change about that, that's okay. All we need to do at the moment, we need to eliminate this IS-3, which we did successfully, great, and now there is a couple of the Škodas playing around this area. So what do we want to do? We want to say hello for Škodas, right? For obvious reasons. We are feeling great, we are enjoying ourselves to the maximum, and all we need to do, we need to slap them. Meanwhile, Centurion is crossing and overpeaking as much as he physically and possibly can, and I cannot do absolutely anything about that, which is kind of sad. Definitely not our game. Did we pull our weight in this battle? Absolutely, fellas. I would say we did a great job, and I think we played the game pretty well in this situation. And pay attention to the gun handling. This is definitely crazy stuff. Meanwhile, we can clearly see that enemy Fava is being way too aggressive, and for aggressive Fava, we want to eliminate him from the game for obvious reasons, right? Right. Look at this. Fava is in the open field. He's trying to run for his life, and he's saying, oh no, and I'm saying, oh yes. Very, very nice. STB is trying to get a decent enough angle to punish me, but he crashed. Very, very good. This is exactly what I'm looking for, and now we have the IS-4 in this situation. What can we do for this Mr. IS-4? This is the question. Luckily, he haven't slapped me in the face yet, and we have a lot of sniper schnitzels in this situation over there, fellas. I am feeling extremely good about this. Obviously, I'm aware of the Škodas who are sitting here in the back, and this is far away from being ideal for us, but we are fine. I am trying to figure out how I could get more involved against this IS-4, right? This is what I'm trying to do. No? Anyone? Progetto, beautiful shot to Progetto. I'm trying to dodge the IS-4 while going in front like this, and IS-4 claimed my life. Okay. There is one bad thing. I did not manage to get a beautiful ram with this trollish setup, okay? This is kind of sad thing, and this is unfortunate thing. But I would not say 5,500 damage is a bad score, right? I hope you are going to give me a green pass, and hopefully in the next game we can slap someone to death for like 1,000 ramming damage or something. Meanwhile, fellas, we are back with a solid 5,500 damage, 100 assisting damage. It's okay. Yeah, unfortunately we did not have the best team, but it happens for the best of us. We are still second by experience, first by the damage, and we lost 36,000 credits, but that's to be expected with a setup like this. Okay, fellas, round number 2. Also, one more thing, you are not going to see all games. Some games are going to be failed with this setup, so I'm just going to save the time for you, and I am not going to show them. I hope that makes sense. So, round number 2, Serene Coast. By the way, look into this setup. Do you see those IS-7s? Those IS-7s are not very welcome for me, to be fair with you. And the main reason why so, because they may do the same thing as I do. By playing super aggressively over there, they can eliminate me from the game, and that would be kind of sad. But you know what? We are crossing our fingers, and we are hoping that IS-7s would make a bit of pressure like this, so we can build a bit of the speed and we can ram someone just like so, right? This is our dream. By the way, if you would pay attention, how many guns do we have going into this side? Would you be so kind to tell me how many guns do we have? We have IS-7 and we have 1-to-1 tanks, so pretty much 1-to-1 doesn't have the gun depression, and IS-7 isn't the finest tank in this type of situation. Plus on top of that, enemies has 2 Artas, autoloader Artas for a good measure. So this could be very, very disgusting, but you know what? Hopefully the things will go well for us. Oi oi. Oi oi. Yeah, you see, this is the IS-7. This is how people are playing with this tank, and there is absolutely nothing what I can change about this. And those guys did not give too much of the kaku, you know, they just simply made a hardcore pressure over there, and it is a game over. In this type of situation, there is nothing what we can do, but I think this is a fear to show one thing, that the game can go this way as well. So, speaking about this battle, I am going to leave it over there just to see that this setup is not only flowery towers and the best thing ever, but you can have the situation like this. We met IS-7s, and those IS-7s did not even focus at me. I got slapped by the other guys as well. That's okay, let's go straight into the round number 3. Okay, fellas, round number 3, it doesn't look great, to be fair with you. Prokhorovka standard battle. Once again, you are not seeing every and each game which I played with this tank. And plenty of the games are going south whenever you are playing aggressively, you know, it's just how it goes. And it's just how it is. You need some mates to support your silly goose play for a full happiness, fellas. That's how it looks like with this setup. So, if you have some mates with who you are playing World of Tanks, you can try to go with this setup up. Then you may enjoy this very, very, very much. Okay, what is happening in my pigeon head? With this setup, unfortunately, we do not have the best gun handling ever, so sniping from the middle is not an option, right? It just isn't. So what we are going to do, we are going to place somewhere over there on top of the hill. This is what I'm thinking. I'm not going to push instantly, or maybe I could push instantly. Do you see what is happening here? It looks like our team is getting pushed by the enemy, so maybe this isn't the worst idea ever, to make a pressure instantly.
Requesting support.
Well, you know what? I'm going for it. If I will take one for the team, I will be dead. If I am going to be successful, then we are going to say, good tuna skill, what an awesome play that was. Wow. This is how it goes. Good, T-62A over there. The most important thing is not to get tracked over there. Oh yes. 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 No! Oh, that was so unfortunate. That was so unfortunate, fellas. That was so unfortunate. I was so happy for a second and I bumped into the rock. Ay. I did not want to talk about this. We will pretend it never existed. We will pretend this game is a fluke, okay? Is it the first time it happened? No. You haven't seen the previous game on the West field. I went through the middle of the field and I was about to slap the living crap out of the enemies and I had the same situation. And no, I do not want to talk about this. We are going to be polite and we will pretend it never existed, okay? Very good. Skill, is this tank making you to go mental? Oh yes, it does. It does, fellas. I am working a good hour on this. And the games are not the finest, let's say like that. And I'm considering what to do with it. And, you know, my head is saying, skill, do not consider what to do. Do nothing. Don't think. Don't think. This is a bloody IS-7. What are you thinking about? You don't care. You go in front and you try to spot. That's all you do for a full happiness, you know? And this is true. This is IS-7 power, you know? You can be very, very successful over there. Shoot! Ahem. Guys, Yoptararai. Don't make me scream. Don't make me scream, guys. No grille, spotted in the open field. Guys, please just slap the living crap out of him. It is important. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Now we are just gaming. Not a ramming damage, okay? Not a ramming damage, unfortunately, and I'm trying to do my best in order to get some of it. But in this situation, it doesn't work this way. In this situation, all we are doing, we are trying to get as much assisting damage as we physically and possibly can. Obviously, the EBR is yoinking quite a bit of it, but that's to be expected, right? And in the same time, we know that light tank should be sitting somewhere over there as well, right? Where exactly, I'm not entirely sure, but light tank is sitting either here or either here. At least that would be my prediction. I may be wrong as well, we'll see. Grille, fellas, grille! This poor Arta, yeah. I can see how angry this Arta actually is at the moment, fellas. I can definitely see how angry this Arta is. Boom, just like this, and now we are just simply pushing in front like there is no tomorrow. We do not really ram. Ram. Would you be so kind to allow me to ram you? Would you be so kind to allow me to ram you? No, please. 200. 200. No. Oh, I mean, I do not know what you want me to say, fellas. I am losing it, okay? At this point, I am losing it. At this point, I am definitely losing it. I'm accepting it. Thank you very much. It was fun. Let's see the score. You know what is the funny thing? In this video, we are doing the ramming video, right? And I'm better light tank than a rammer. I am a better light tank, fellas. There wasn't a single successful ram. Skill, you ram at 60 TP for 200. Don't you dare to start this. Don't you dare. 2,600 damage, 6,000 assisting damage. Great game overall. A lot of fun. That was the 7th game which we played with this tank already. And you haven't seen quite some of them. One more. Okay? One more. For successful ram. Okay. We have something decent and we have something good. Look, Fjords standard battle and we are top tier. Okay? So that means we are beating the living crap out of the tier 8s. What do we need to do? For a full happiness, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we want to go up here. Skill, but you do not play in this position. Chit. Listen. There is a point for this, okay? I had a bit of the lag. There is a point for this. Our goal is to build as much speed as we physically and possibly can. And then there is two options. If we meet someone over there, we ram him. If we meet someone over there, we ram him. If we meet someone over there, we ram him. If we meet someone over there, we ram him. Any questions? No? Good. This may be disaster. This may be absolutely disgusting play and you can say skill noob and we are going to finish the video in this way. Or alternatively, this will be the best thing ever and you will say skill, that is absolutely amazing. You need to do triple IS-7 platoon whenever you play with someone else, right? 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2, fellas. Looking how many sniper schnitzels enemies has over there, I am not too paranoid about this. Believe me or not, I am not too paranoid. I am feeling okay. You see, there is 140 who never been spotted. You know what that means? That means he may try to go up like this. And you know what that would mean for 140? That would mean a good stuff. So, what we are going to do... We are going to aim our shot to miss it. And then we are going to go in. We are going to go in. We are not stopping. I would love to see the 140. I would love to see a 140. Oh. Finally! Finally, fellas, finally! That's the best thing what could have happened to us, okay? Finally! I am super happy about this. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Now, you little bastard. You think that's funny? Do you think that's funny? Do you think that's... You know, what is funny? That is funny. Oh my bananas from Banana Land, fellas. We are not done with the funny. Do you see what is going to be funny? Oh, this is going to be funny. Oh, this is... Oh, no, this is not going to be funny. Listen, you bastard. You little... Stay. Stay. No! I give you... Oh my bananas. Fellas, I am so damn done with this challenge. I am so damn done with this challenge. Trust me, I am so damn done with this. Come here, you little... You ruined the fun, you bastard. You bastard, you ruined the fun. That is something unreal and this is something amazing, fellas. Believe me, I got so many gray hair on my side after this video, you have no bloody clue. But you know what? I hope that one very, very special person smiled, giggled, and you can say for your father that he owes you an ice cream. You will understand what I'm talking about and what I'm saying. Absolutely madness. Okay, now, Tamek Sadai. If he's over there, I do not care about him because it's not so simple to reach him. There's a bigger chance he's sitting over there, but once again, we'll see him. We're just going through the open field like there is no tomorrow, and maybe I can find some decent angle and some decent speed to ram the living crap out of this phase 1. That would be absolutely glorious and absolutely amazing. But once again, it very much depends, am I going to get penetrated by Vaza or not? I am done with IS-7. Let's see the score and let's call it a day. Okay, fellas, IS-7 slapped the living crap out of me. I missed so many rams, I do not want to talk about this. I do not want to talk about this. 3,000 damage, 1,200 assisting damage. That was absolutely madness what we have done over there by going through the middle of the field. But you know what? I enjoyed it and it was fun. By saying enjoyed it, if you are wondering why do I have a haircut like this, it's because of the IS-7, just saying. In total, I played 8 games. You haven't seen half of them. The situation was very, very hard and it wasn't pleasant to play, honestly speaking. This setup is fun and it can work, but you need to play in platoon for a full happiness, okay? So overall, my stats were kaku. But I did some kind of crazy kaku and I got gangbanged so many times it's not even funny. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you had a great time. Skill is out for today. Peace.